From the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, this is an ITTV special report.
Our next guest is showing some really cool audio products and gear, recording gear here at CES. We're big fans of their unique microphones, have talked about them for a lot of years on our 17 years of Into Tomorrow. Delighted to have the Chief Technology Officer for Blue Microphones, Brian Biggott. Brian, welcome Into Tomorrow. How are you?
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Glad to have you with us as well. You always show some pretty fun things, and Blue Microphones have been making products for some time that are cool, very unique designs, and fun. And let's start with one that I think is probably one of the most unique designs that I've seen for a microphone. Those of you driving, have no fear. Swing by intotomorrow.com at your convenience. You'll see the video of all the products we're talking about, and of course, still pictures and so forth. This device that looks like a whistle, a snail, I don't know, it's a USB device, and it's a microphone?
Exactly. I have to say this is my favorite. We had a lot of fun with this. There's really nothing like this. This is a USB microphone that's actually about the size of a memory key. And we wanted something that everybody could use. So no setup, no stands, no adjustment, no cables. And what's easier than a USB memory stick? You simply plug it in and you go. And that's exactly what Tiki's all about. Tiki is out to change communications. As you know, there's over 1 billion Skype users. People are using their computers to talk to people. Sure. Conference calls, phones, etc. And yet those experiences aren't very good. And that's usually because the built-in microphones in our computers aren't very good.
They suck.
And I was going to be kind, but you're absolutely right. And so Tiki aims to change all that. And it's the first microphone that actually acts like human hearing. Just like us, it's got 2 ears and a brain. 2 microphone capsules in opposite directions and in a very advanced, powerful DSP chip that's constantly listening and doing noise canceling, selecting which capsules to listen to, and then actually removing sounds out that we know you don't want. Things like a keyboard click or a cooling fan or your disk drive spinning. We take those out, so what gets passed through to the users or the listeners on the other end is just your voice. And as you know very well, being clear and being communicative is a very important part of actually getting your point across. And that's what Tiki's all about.
It's much more gooder when you're trying to communicate properly.
Much more better, exactly.
Exactly.
Right.
So this is something you just whip out of your laptop bag, plug it in wherever you are, in a hotel or something like that, and talk to the family back home.
Exactly.
You're in great shape.
When we set up design the project, it had to be 5-second setup. So pull it out of your bag, plug it in, and it's ready to go. No drivers, nothing. It does all the processing for you. You don't even have to think about it. It's just doing it in the background silently.
So that's the Tiki, smart portable USB microphone. Available how soon?
Around the end of spring, so around March.
Okay.
It'll be $59 retail.
All right.
So
cool.
We're very excited about that product.
Now, of course, MIKEY is something that we've talked about before, but it still warrants a discussion. This is a microphone for audio recorder for your iPod, your iPhone, your iPad even. It simply plugs in to your iDevice. So our very own iDork Rob, for example, would love it because it's an iDevice.
Exactly.
And it'll allow you to do your own podcast. It'll allow you to do some great phone calls as a speakerphone, for example, among other things, or just recording notes from a meeting, whatever.
Exactly. MIKEY's the jack of all trades. It's smaller than a deck of playing cards. It plugs directly into your 30-pin. And we've added actually some cool features. A similar product's been on the market for 1.5 years now, but we made this digital, so it works with the latest generation of Apple products, and it has automatic gain control. So no longer do you have to worry about setting the sensitivity. No matter where you are, it's going to work, and it's going to sound great. We've also done something else very cool. There's an auxiliary input on the top, and we've made that a smart input jack. And what that now does is no matter what you plug into it, any audio source, your electric guitar, an outboard microphone, a line level signal, anything else you can think of, it automatically adjusts and it passes through pristine, high-quality audio straight through to the iPhone.
So it'll know the impedance it's supposed to be recognizing and just do it.
Exactly.
Ooh, I like that.
It's very exciting. So
we could do the whole broadcast on a MIKEY.
you kind of could, and that's really what we're trying to do here. And so really it's a microphone and it's an interface, and it couldn't be simpler to use.
Sure. And how much? And of course, it's already available.
Well, no, we're very close. Very close on this one. Once we finish all of our testing with Apple, we'll be at $99.
Okay, very cool. And
couple months.
Soon then, couple of months.
Exactly.
Now that brings us to the piece de résistance, if you will. This is a cool looking mic, as one would expect from Blue Mic. The Spark Digital. Now you're talking about this being an audio grade microphone for both iPad and USB. this is sweet looking, number one. I mean, that's just something nice to display.
Absolutely. This is a professional piece, and it looks the part. This is a studio quality microphone, large diaphragm condenser, which is a fancy way of saying it's a legitimate pro piece, but it's easy. You plug it straight into your iPad via 30-pin connection or any computer via USB. So we've really taken the pro and truly put it together with kind of the ease of use of consumer. So if you want to do high quality recording on your iPad, play one with the GarageBand or whatever you like to do, this is the product. We actually give you a headphone output with a zero latency monitoring, so you can do the type of thing we're doing now with no delays. We have a focus control on the back, which changes the character of the mic, so you have kind of two mics in one.
I noticed the audio focus on or off, and I'm thinking I've been in audio all of my life. I've never focused audio, but this is doing it with Blue Mic.
You know, it's not a filter. It actually changes the way the capsule is being polarized electrically, so you get a little bit of different character out of it, and it's fun to play with. And of course, we designed this completely custom shock stand. It's a shock mount and a stand in one, so you can eliminate all those resonances and have a really high quality experience.
And Sparky is going to be available when?
$199, available in a few months as well, so around March.
Very cool.
Very excited.
You want to check out Blue Mic, bluemic.com. Brian, as always, thanks for joining us. Keep coming up with cool, fun things that look great and work well, and we'll keep talking about them.
Thank you very much.
It's our pleasure. Of course, intotomorrow.com will link you to Brian's site and all of our guests here at the 2012 CES. I'm Dave Graveline. More from Las Vegas as Into Tomorrow continues.